Hello friends, today we will discuss orthopedics 5th edition of Mysore. I am signing into the topic arthroscopy, arthroscopic surgery. Most important topic. कभी कभी शॉर्ट नोट भी आता है इस पर यूनिवर्सिटी एग्जाम्स में. Most important surgery in orthopedic. Now we will discuss Let's start. Sports medicine has become the first growing subspecialty of orthopedic. Initially, it was to do with the knee injury in competitive athletes, but now it has expanded to include overall care of an athlete at every level. The specialty consists of care of the injured athlete, his pulmonary and cardiovascular build-up, training technique, nutrition, etc. Hence, it has become the subspecialty with multidisciplinary approach involving trainer, physical therapist, cardiologist, pulmonologist, orthopedic surgeon, and general practitioner. Arthroscopy is a technique of surgery on the joint in which tip of a thin telescope called arthroscope is introduced into a joint and the inside of the joint examined. Telescope diameter arthroscope diameter 4 millimeter. This is called arthroscopy. Diagnostic arthroscopy. Once the diagnosis is made, necessary correction can be done there and then by introducing micro instrument through another small skin puncture. This is called arthroscopic surgery. Today, the most operation on the joint, particularly on the knee and shoulder, can be carried out arthroscopically. This technique has revolutionized the treatment of joint disorder. Advantage: minimally invasive technique. Okay, day care surgery. Okay, little immobilization required. Okay, barely visible scar, possible under local anesthesia. Better assessment of the joint, dynamic assessment of the joint possible, new diagnostic possibility, research possibility. These are some advantages. Now, minimal invasive technique. The operation is performed through a small puncture without cutting open the joint. Small puncture, key point. There is almost no blood loss. No blood loss. Day care surgery. The surgery is performed on day care basis, which means that the patient is admitted on the morning of the operation and sent home the same evening. Little immobilization required. The only immobilization of the knee is in the form of small dressing for 48 hours. It allows the knee to be bent It is possible for the patient to be up and about in the house within 48 hours. Very little or no physiotherapy is required. Barely visible scar. Since the whole operation is performed through multiple small punctures, the scar barely visible. Possible under local anesthesia. In selected cases, it is possible to perform the operation under local anesthesia. The patient can literally walk into the operation theatre and walk out of it. Better assessment of the joint. Arthroscopy is the best modality for diagnosing a joint pathology. Even MRI, which is a close next to arthroscopy, gives only limited information. MRI, being a sensitive investigation, can sometimes pick up lesions which may not be clinically significant and also may miss lesions which are better picked up by actually seeing them and probing them. Dynamic assessment of the joint possible. Since it is possible to move the joint while arthroscopy is being performed, one can actually see how the structure inside the joint appears when the joint is moved. A new group of abnormality in the joint have come to light due to possibility of dynamic assessment. For example, an abnormal tracking of the patella may be seen very convincingly arthroscopy. New diagnostic possibility. A number of new diagnostic possibilities have come to knowledge since the availability of arthroscope. A whole new group of conditions in the knee called plica have been understood to be as associated with patient symptoms. Similarly, same lesions such as slap lesion, which cause shoulder pain, can be diagnosed only arthroscopically. Research possibility. Being a minimally invasive procedure, arthroscopic offers the possibility of studying the changes in the intra-articular structure. Example, changes in an implanted artificial ligament and its process of acceptance by the body. Indications. Arthroscopy may be confirm a diagnosis done to confirm a diagnosis in case it has not been possible to do so. Otherwise, in most cases, a provisional diagnosis is made before proceeding with arthroscopy. Once the diagnosis is confirmed arthroscopically, necessary corrective measures are taken. Some the common procedures which can be successfully performed arthroscopically are shown in table. These are this table for indications of most important table. Knee joint, indication for knee joint, shoulder joint, ankle joint, elbow joint, wrist joint. Okay, knee joint. For knee joint, loose body removal, partial or complete meniscectomy, chondroplasty, excision of placas, the thickened synovial fold in the knee, correction of patellar maltracking, synovial biopsy, synovectomy, knee, release of stiff knee, ligament reconstruction, fusion of knee, arthrodesis, shoulder joint, loose body removal, debridement of loose labrum glenoidal, diagnosis of the cause of shoulder pain, arthroscopic shoulder stabilization and recurrent dislocation of the shoulder, excision of EC joint, subacromial decompression, release of frozen shoulder joint. Rotator cuff repair, ankle joint, loose body removal, correction of anterior impingement, chondroplasty, synovectomy, synovial biopsy, arthrodesis, elbow, release of stiff elbow, removal of loose body, synovectomy, wrist, diagnosis of wrist pain, debridement of torn triangular cartilage, synovial biopsy, synovectomy. Okay. Equipment used for the arthroscopic surgery. Arthroscopic surgery is an equipment dependent surgery. Most of the equipment is imported and expensive. The following equipment is necessary to visualize inside the joint, to perform basic operation, to perform complex operation. Okay, to visualize inside the joint, arthroscope, light source, fiber optic cable, video camera, and TV monitor. To perform basic operation, hand instruments such as probe, cutter, grasper, scissor, knives. To perform complex operation, instruments such as tried saver, underwater cutting, cautery. Some special instruments are required for particular operations such as ACL, PCL reconstruction. An arthroscope is a 4 mm telescope having 30° forward oblique angle, 4 mm diameter with angle of 30° forward in oblique direction. This obliquity helps in increasing the field of vision. This obliqueness increases the field of vision during the surgery. Smaller size arthroscope is used for smaller joints. Look at arthroscope. Procedure. One need to be developed special psychomotor skill to be able to perform arthroscopic surgery. Following are the commonly scoped joints: knee arthroscopy, shoulder arthroscopy. For knee arthroscopy, procedure on the knee is done with the patient under spinal or general anesthesia. A tourniquet is applied on thigh. The knee is clean and wrapped as would be done for any other major knee operation. The arthroscope and instrument are introduced through small cuts called portals. The commonest portal is anterolateral portal located just lateral to the patellar tendon at the level of the joint. This is the one through which the arthroscope is introduced. A small video camera is attached to the arthroscope and the inside of the knee can be seen on the TV monitor. The arthroscope can be moved to different part of the joint and all the structure inside the joint are thoroughly examined. A second portal is used for introducing probe or other instrument. The portal used commonly for this purpose is made on the medial side of the patellar tendon, anteromedial portal. The crux of performing arthroscopic surgery is the ability to bring the tip of the instrument in front of the telescope. For shoulder arthroscopy, it is very useful in making correct diagnosis in shoulder problems. The usual approach to arthroscopic shoulder examination is via a posterior portal. This is located 2 cm below and medial to the posterolateral angle of the acromion. The other instruments such as probe are passed from anterior portal, all of which are lateral to the coracoid process. In order to ensure clear visibility and since a tourniquet cannot be used, clarity is maintained by inflating the joint with the saline and maintaining it under pressure with the help of a fluid pump. Limitations for arthroscopic surgery. Drawbacks. Case suitability, learning curve, equipment. Three limitations are there. Case suitability. Arthroscopic surgery is not a panacea for each and every joint disorder. It has no role where the disease is too early and can be managed with medicine and physiotherapy. Sometimes the damage is beyond arthroscopic repair. In the knee, arthroscopy procedure have failed to produce significant relief in advanced stage of osteoarthritis. Also, a stiff knee with quadriceps scarring and adhesion cannot be managed only arthroscopically, and open surgery is required. In the shoulder, arthroscopy is not effective if the exact cause of pain has not been diagnosed before surgery. Arthroscopy has limited role in treatment of shoulder osteoarthritis, massive rotatory cuff tear, multidirectional instability. The fascinating aspect of arthroscopic surgery is that what its limitation is today may not remain so in future, as advance in technology makes it possible. Learning curve. Arthroscopy has a steep learning curve. One has to work within a confined space and maneuvering the scope as well as instrument is difficult. Rough movement can cause damage to intra-articular structure and breakage of the rather delicate instrument. The equipment used for arthroscopy is expensive, and the instrument being delicate need continuous care and replenishment. A number of procedure specific instruments are necessary. One has to keep a big very inventory of instrument and implant. There is no role of makeshift jugaad in arthroscopy. Thank you for today. I'm signing out with the topic arthroscopy, arthroscopic surgery. Thank you.